Matter of fact, we'll do the whole story. Second channel upload. Hi, everyone on the second channel. Car Radio Story. Now, this is a tale I'd like to set the mood for, all right? Very important. There you go, all right? We will set the mood. Turn on the... It's not the right one. There you go. So, let me take you back to December of this year. My car no longer works. Well, it works, but the battery is dead. So, I go and buy a new battery, like you do. All good. The battery's changed, but because of the battery change, my media system in my car needs a code. I go and find this code, or try to at least, and after many weeks of finding it, I do not find it, so I go to a garage and ask them, hey, can you get me a new radio? Because obviously it's rather unsafe to not have a radio when trying to listen to music and then controlling it through your phone and yada yada yada. So, that done. I wait a week, hear nothing. So I call him up like, hey, do you hear anything? This goes on for quite a few weeks. At some point, I finally get a phone call back and telling me that this radio will cost 750 euros, excluding tax. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. But no, we got to find out first whether or not we have to use some technical shit, basically. Whether or not it's compatible with my car, or if they need to get a different one. If it's a different one, it's going to be cheaper. I'm like, all right, cool, let me know. Until this day, this was like beginning of January, they still haven't heard me, they haven't told me anything. So I'm like, screw this, I'm gonna go to a different garage. I go to the different garage, call them up, tell them, this is the issue, I need to get this fixed, yada yada yada. Been there, done that, we're all good. No, that's the wrong one. There we go, more background music, if you will. Go to the... This is ridiculous. Call them up, it's like, yeah, we can fix this, yada yada yada, come back, I guess at this point, yesterday. Go there yesterday, bring the car, yeah, at the end of the day, got you. I was like, alright, cool, sweet. They also tell me that's gonna be like basically half of the price of what the previous garage said. So I was like, cool, I'm making a profit, Still 350 euros, a lot of money, but I'm like, cool, that's fine, I just want to get the shit fixed at this point. It's been 2 months. Call up at the end of the day, they tell me, hey bro, yeah, the radio that we bought, it doesn't work. Official radio, no bueno. I'm like, alright, so what's the catch? It's like, well, we have good news. We will get a cheaper radio, which we'll then install, and that should fix the problem. Like, great. How much is the bill gonna be at the end of this? They then tell me that instead of 375 euros, it will be 500 euros. I'm like, you just told me that the radio was gonna be cheaper. How does it make any sense? That's like nearly double the price. What kind of cheaper is this? So I'm like, this has to be some kind of sick joke, right? I'm like, alright, cool. I don't particularly like this. It's already been an expensive month. Government taxes this, bills that. I was like, fuck it. Ripped off the bandage. Go. Yeah, reverse discount. Radio is now in there, but unfortunately, I am worse off because it's an aftermarket radio that has nothing to do. It's not an official radio. I can no longer control my radio through my steering wheel like I could with my previous official radio. They claim that they have done a total of like two different radios that tried it. Didn't work for whatever reason. Then they slide me the bill of 500 euros, and for some bizarre fucking reason, The radio was 175 euros, and the labor to install a radio, which apparently took 2 hours, was 220 euros before tax. How the fuck do you take 2 hours to install a fucking radio? How are you charging me 110 euros an hour to install a fucking radio? You made profit on the radio, and now you're ripping me off by installing it? And it's before tax? Motherfucker just slid me a bill for 500 euros to install a radio that he bought online in the morning. Ooh, Jesus. I'm like, bro, if you're gonna fuck me this hard, take me out to dinner first. Shit. But I was thinking, what if I'm smart and I get the old radio that they gave me back and I try to sell it on eBay and make them... But I was like, yeah. That is nuts! 110 euros an hour! I'm like, I wish I made that kind of money. Holy fuck. These dudes like try to do all like, oh, you know, we have to go find a new one, and like this is the third one we tried. It's like, well, that's your business, not mine. Oh my god. But it works. I now have a radio again. Bluetooth, all the things. I can listen to music again. But then I start my car. I look at my fuel gauge, and I also see that I need to go for fuel. So it's been an expensive day again, chat. But we move.